Before diving deep into this, let's get one thing straight. Boxing roadwork is not the same as distance running, nor should it be treated as such. If you want to be a runner, be a runner. Nothing wrong with that. It's a great sport with many benefits, but preparing you for the ring isn't one of them. If you're not doing roadwork, you're not really training for boxing. Muhammad Ali used to say that fights were won or lost on the road. Unfortunately, programming roadwork for boxing isn't as simple as just lacing up your shoes and running until you're tired. Too much volume can lead to mental burnout and injury, while too much intensity can trap you in a black hole plateau. While few runners are boxers, nearly all boxers are runners. Strange? Contradictory? Perhaps. But there are key differences between running for boxing and running for the sake of running. For example, runners typically train for one purpose: to develop straight-line running speed and stamina. Boxers, on the other hand, don't just move in one direction or at one pace. They move forward, backward, up, down, and sideways. They need explosive power, quickness, balance, and coordination, things that regular running alone won't fully develop. There's more to it than that. Let's break down what you need to know about boxing roadwork, how it can make you a better combat athlete, and how to use it effectively in your training. Rocky Marciano used to run at least 7 miles a day, every single day, even on Christmas. There are two dominant approaches to programming roadwork for boxing: the old school aerobic method and the new school anaerobic method. Old school boxing roadwork. Old school training was simple and effective, focusing primarily on aerobic development. You'd wake up at dawn, throw on your sweats, and hit the road for a steady 5-mile jog. Progress was easy to track. You either ran farther or faster. Even with a history of success, this approach started falling out of favor in the early 2000s. People found it tedious, time-consuming, and monotonous. With sports science advancing, boxing seemed due for an upgrade. The new school approach focuses on high-intensity anaerobic intervals. This shift was based on the idea that sprint-style training better mimics the energy demands of a fight. The Boxer's Guide to Performance Enhancement compares the anaerobic effort of a boxing match to a 200-meter sprint. Science backed the shift, highlighting its fat-burning effects and warning that excessive aerobic work could reduce power output. Excited by the idea of getting in shape with less time on the road and fearful of losing their power, fighters embraced the new school method. Long, slow jogs were swapped for hill sprints, shuttle runs, 400-meter intervals, and off-road conditioning like burpees and barbell complexes. But then, something unexpected happened. Fighters were working harder than ever, pushing themselves to the limit before even stepping into the gym. Yet, no one was actually improving their conditioning. In fact, the number of fighters gassing out and getting injured skyrocketed, especially in MMA. Clearly, new school roadwork alone wasn't enough. But does that mean old school roadwork was the answer? Boxing training does need to evolve, but it also needs to retain what worked. So what's a young fighter to do? A hybrid approach, combining the best of both old school aerobic and new school anaerobic training, might be the real key to unlocking elite conditioning. Now listen up, because what I'm about to tell you will change your boxing training method for the better. Roadwork training for boxing requires a hybrid approach that targets both aerobic and anaerobic energy systems. This method gives you the best of both worlds, balancing light, sustained work with intense intervals to enhance recovery, build mental toughness, and optimize speed and power development. Once you've built your aerobic base and conditioned your body for high-intensity intervals, it's time to incorporate anaerobic training into your boxing roadwork routine. The intermediate program blends classic and modern training techniques to sharpen your endurance, fortify your mind, and maximize your speed and explosiveness. But be mindful, anaerobic training comes at a cost. While aerobic work has its risks, overloading on anaerobic sessions can lead to injury and mental burnout. On the other hand, neglecting it altogether can leave you one step behind your opponents. When should you run? It doesn't matter when you run. What matters is that you do it. Some fighters prefer morning runs, believing that training while their opponents sleep gives them an edge. Others run after training to ensure they stay for skill development. Ultimately, you have to find what works best for you. Just be sure to allow adequate recovery time between a high-intensity session and your boxing workout. Outdoor running versus cardio machines. Do you have to run outside, or can you use a treadmill or other cardio equipment? Outdoor running is ideal, but cardio machines offer a low-impact alternative to reduce joint stress. Most machines come with built-in heart rate monitors, allowing you to track your effort in real time. Studies suggest that setting the treadmill at a 1% incline best mimics outdoor running conditions, so adjust accordingly. That said, I'm a firm believer in outdoor road work whenever possible. After years of experimenting, I've found that running outside gets me in better shape. I still incorporate one elliptical or Airdyne session weekly to give my joints a break, but from my experience, outdoor runs strengthen my lower body better. More importantly, they give me time to clear my mind, focus, and reflect on boxing and life. Final thoughts on road work for boxing. Road work is essential for success in boxing, but only when done correctly. If you're showing up to the gym too sore to train properly, you're doing it wrong. Don't get caught up in the old school versus new school debate. Instead, take the best of both worlds, keep what works and discard what doesn't. A well-balanced hybrid road work program allows you to build stamina, speed, and power without unnecessary wear and tear. So, how do you implement these templates into your training? This depends entirely on your current training schedule, goals, and fitness background. There's no one-size-fits-all answer. However, here are some basic guidelines to follow. Start by scheduling aerobic training on days when you're not in the boxing gym. This ensures you arrive at the gym fresh and ready to learn. As your work capacity improves, you can begin running and boxing on the same day. However, avoid running on sparring days so you enter the ring with fresh legs. Instead, schedule aerobic runs on days when you're drilling, shadow boxing, or working the heavy bag. Ease into the program. Don't hesitate to mix walking and running into your 30-minute aerobic sessions if needed. Your goal is to stay at your target heart rate without exceeding it, but that doesn't mean you have to sustain it continuously, especially in the beginning. So, that's it for this video.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in